Welcome to Welcome Tell, the podcast for sinners, with me, Daniel Fox, and Dane Buckley.
Excuse me, I'll introduce myself, thank you.
Sorry.
With me, Dane Buckley.
A Vision in Lavender.
The new country album by Dane Buckley.
Did you ever watch Ladies in Lavender?
Shut up. Did I ever watch Ladies?
Can I tell you the gayest thing? The moment my mother should have asked me if I was gay.
Yeah.
Not a couple of years later when she picked me up from my boyfriend's house. I, obviously, as a child of the 90s, living in the early to mid 2000s, was on yet another weight loss journey, on the probably cabbage soup diet or something, and I was on the cross trainer that my parents had in their little study, watching the DVD of Ladies in Lavender.
Oh my God.
As a 15-year-old boy.
What's a DVD?
Watching Ladies in Lavender while on a cross trainer, holding in diarrhea from the cabbage soup diet. Is there anything more 2007?
Didn't you want to be that boy that they found? I was like, adopt me.
Oh yeah, and then they both fall in love with him, right?
Yeah, kind of.
And it's
yeah.
Maggie
It's
and Judy.
It's Maggie Smith and Judi Dench.
Yeah.
And Miriam Margolyes of The Housemaid.
Yeah.
Oh
I
my
could do a
God.
rewatch.
I think I saw it in the cinema. That's how gay I am.
Really?
Yeah, I
Wow.
went to the cinema.
Hello, everyone.
Hi, everyone. We're gay. We're gay and we love lavender.
How are you?
Part of my lavender marriage. I'm very well.
Good.
How are you? The eyebrows have come down.
Yeah, they have. And do you know what?
Go on.
Literally last night,
Yeah.
I thought,
Holy water.
maybe they need to top up. And then I thought,
Oh, no, girl.
Exactly.
Calm yourself.
I literally started reaching for it and I was like, hold your fucking horses.
This is how they get you.
This is how they get you. And I was also like, if you're gonna do that, at least wait until the day after the recording of this podcast.
That came from such an honest, visceral. No, don't do that.
Well, what I was actually gonna do is I've bought a much cooler, ashier tone of it, and I was gonna give it literally 20 seconds.
You know that girl at school?
On off. To just try, because they're very...
Do you remember that girl at
there's a
school
bronzy
that dyed her hair green? She's like, no, what I've done is I've bought a purple dye to combat the green. And then she comes in with no hair.
at all. And just a bit. Just one bit, like an egg.
Spiky fringe.
Yeah.
No, that looks lovely.
That's really good. You fixed it. You fixed it.
Really, you fixed
saved
everything.
it.
I've got massive news I've been dying to talk to you about.
Oh, okay.
South Korea are doing a thing where they're going to have two different lanes, one for fast walkers and one for slow. I know, try not to come.
I'm coming. That's all I want.
Me too. I'm willing to move.
Genius idea.
I love kimchi already. I'm willing to move.
And not to be cliche and always, but a gay in a straight lane.
Literally.
The fast walker and the slow walker
I
lane.
know.
Oh,
Say that to our
that's
little old lady friends of the ways we
incredible.
pass them. I know it's such a good idea because the amount of time I feel such frustration.
I don't know if you are aware of the opening scene of Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde,
The one with Julia Roberts from the 90s.
the book. Mr. Hyde, the sort of demon of Dr. Jekyll, mows someone down by walking. A child just
Right,
walks
fair.
over the top of them and crushes them and carries on
Love
walking.
it.
And it's meant to be so horrifying because he's so psychotic that he's just walked.
Gorgeous.
And I just thought, I relate. When I read that, I was like, yeah,
Fair.
fair.
John Lewis have a sale.
Get out of my way.
John Lewis have a sale.
I want to go and see the Sage barista coffee machines.
I was going to say
They're down from 999 to 958. Get the fuck out of my way. I'm crushing your child.
sage syrup in a latte. What do you say to that?
I think that sounds so horrible. Sage syrup.
Yeah, I've just invented it.
Very, very perfumey. We do this every, I
Yeah.
would say, 9 episodes. Let's have a quick brainstorm.
Okay.
What would be a good thing to add to syrup? We tried cherry and that was actually nice.
That was pretty good, actually.
I saw somebody raving actually, about a coffee shop that was doing a sesame cream coffee.
Oh, that could. Oh, yeah.
If it was just a touch,
Because, yeah, a vibe of tahini.
just a
That's
touch of
yeah.
tahini. A vibe of tahini.
And inevitably, from the darkness would come the black sesame version.
Poppy seed.
No.
Tastes like nothing.
They're two
Vague
different things.
background. I know, I'm aware of that.
It's face.
Yeah, thank you, I know. Lemon coffee.
Well, what program was I watching and the man was making an espresso in that dramatic way Italians do?
With orange.
No, he threw in a lemon rind.
Oh, yeah,
Yes,
I could get on board with
yeah.
that. What is the coffee with orange juice thing called? That's a thing.
Oh, I don't know that thing.
Yeah, it was a huge trend on TikTok.
I did.
I feel like such an internet F word on this podcast because I am constantly, every episode, I'm like, have you seen the trend? Anyway, I heard that's quite nice.
Right. Did you have decaf earlier on or did you have... Okay, yeah, I got that vibe.
I'm assuming this must be a thing. My, body has got less and less and less used to caffeine. The more I've cut down on caffeine,
The more.
when I have one now, it fucks me up.
Those things have never affected me.
Well, yeah, I know. But you don't feel anything.
And it's on brand for you to be like, listen, that happened. We divorced because I had a coffee. That's very much your...
Well, I used to be, as you know, like a 7 to 8 coffees a day boy. And then I just felt sort of animal anxiety at all times. And then I've cut down to, I now have a matcha in the morning and maybe around lunchtime I have a coffee. Why are you laughing?
I used to be able to tell based on your face where you were at with your coffee journey. I had to be like, oh my God, it's not had a coffee. Fuck.
I do remember doing a sketch together at one point where you paused and you were like, would you like a coffee? But now that I've like reduced down, I think I'm like, and the sensitivity has come back. If I have like one coffee,
Yeah.
I'm shitting myself.
Do you?
I'm
well,
like,
listen, Tuesday to me.
I am like, everything's going wrong and everything's on high alert and I'm like buzzed. I feel like I've done a line of coke.
Do you remember back in the day when you'd be watching The Craft on the telly and you were like, I need to stay up through the night and do my homework. Mum, could you get me chocolate covered espresso beans? Do you remember that was a thing?
What's a telly? Is that like YouTube?
Yeah, it's like a permanent YouTube. That's
The Craft, I am aware of, but I never watched. What is it?
Your gay knowledge is... who was I talking to about recently? And we were both saying, gosh, a lot of holes in his... Aussie Tom.
Tom Ballard? Tom Ballard, was it? Well, we were about to have him on as a guest. We won't be now. We're saying there's a lot of holes in my knowledge.
I was like, did you know he didn't know about
Because he
Hedwig
doesn't
and
know enough about me, so that's just you.
He didn't know about Hedwig and the Angry Inch before I met him.
Sorry about being young. Sorry to be young about everything.
Excuse me, you have to do your training. I did.
Now, sorry to be young about this, but The Craft, now is that like Charmed?
I think Charm must have been... Well, no, I don't want the letters. It's a really good coming-of-age movie about 4 witches.
It's a movie, okay.
Yeah, and if you ever hear or see the meme saying, I bind you, Nancy, it's from there.
Oh, it's one of those ones where I like know it
Yeah.
through the references from other things that I like.
Yeah, you'd love the soundtrack.
I should watch it.
You should watch it.
I love a thing about a witch.
But anyway, maybe you are too young, but espresso beans covered in chocolate, you could buy them in jars, and they were great for doing your homework too.
Very chic that you were into that at homework age.
Yeah.
I came to coffee at about 20 years old.
Oh.
Some insider lore there for you all.
Oh, a late bloomer.
I hated coffee.
Were you bisexual originally?
Well, I did the classic of coming out as bisexual.
Can I tell you what gay looks like? Mother, age 13,
Yeah.
would get me my cafetiere,
Yeah.
and I'd say, go on to bed now, I'm staying up doing... It's God's honest truth.
I do think that's great.
For my English project, no, Mum, I was doing an article on Evita, and I thought, I have to tea dye the paper, Mum, I'm going to be up late.
Well, of course I was tea dyeing paper.
But you didn't have... I had the cafetiere, and I also had the little filtered ones that you put on top of the cup, and you pour in the water.
It's very chic. I think I have the vibe of like Manny off Modern Family that I would be having espressos with Mother at 7 years old.
Okay, yeah. As we all did.
Sadly, I wasn't drinking coffee, but I did like an elderflower cordial and I liked an Earl Grey tea. Does that count?
It does, but it means you missed out on age 7. I think I was making the local Greek yayas read my fortune in the coffee because
I would have loved that.
There's nothing better than that. I see many things for you, darling.
But I was in the countryside of Hampshire. We didn't have Greek
You
yayas.
didn't have the Greek yayas in the
We
H
had
place.
like a woman called Heather whose husband was cheating on her.
You've not lived till you've got a woman called Fasayul who tells you that it doesn't matter if you're gay, you can still eat lamb. Do you know what I
Doesn't
mean?
matter if you're gay, you'll still have wife.
You'll have a lamb, darling. You have gays, you have women, you have everything. Fasayul.
No, didn't have that, but no.
Also, shout out to Fasayul. When her husband died, she covered the mirrors for
this
7
a real
days.
person?
She was called Fasayul,
Fasayul.
yeah. And when
incredible.
someone died, she covered the mirrors for 7 days. I was obsessed.
Isn't that a Jewish thing?
No, Greeks do it as well.
Oh, do they?
I think any kind of old religions, yeah.
Love that.
And I would be there when she unveiled the mirrors.
How did we get onto this?
Coffee.
Yes. Yeah, I got into
You're a
coffee when I was
homophobe.
about 20
Okay.
by taking it like a drug, where I would put like literally 5 or 6 tablespoons
Wow.
of instant coffee into a little bit of water, swallow it while holding my nose, and then do like my dissertation while like literally vibrating in my seat. And then after that, I was like, I quite fancy a latte. Like that kind of.
Get you in your journey. An insight there into Daniel Fox.
An insight into Daniel Fox. I'm even looking at your camera, even though it's not on me. I have some things to talk to you about.
I have some things to talk to you about. Go on, I should be a vessel, I shall listen.
I want to talk about Michael Barrymore.
What is Michael Barrymore?
Well, this is the thing. What is Michael Barrymore?
Yeah.
Because Michael Barrymore, famously TV presenter, 90s, early 2000s.
Yeah, very popular with the public.
Yeah, and was voted like most popular TV presenter. And then there was a controversy where a young gay man was found dead in his house in the swimming pool after a big party.
Yes, and also around this time he came out, I think.
And he'd just come out.
Yeah.
And some of the press were like, he's a murderer. And then obviously he and some of his fans were like, it was a horrible accident.
Yeah.
Blah, blah, blah. He sort of disappeared from the public eye.
Yeah.
He, the last few years, is an extremely successful online personality. I need to know who his fucking social media girlie is because the stuff he is coming out with, and it is like 12 times a day.
Yeah.
I was scrolling the other day and I just scrolled onto like a random person's funny video, and one of the comments said, from like a teenage girl, said, "Oh my God, you're just copying the Michael Barrymore video about this." A comment underneath said, "No, I'm not. Who's Michael Barrymore?" And her comment back was, "He's this British social media influencer."
Oh my God.
So what is Michael Barrymore? He's a TikTok influencer.
Oh my God.
Is what,
I didn't know he was even on.
yeah, he's huge. He's got like 4 million followers. When you go on Wikipedia now, it says Michael Barrymore, social media influencer.
Oh my God.
And the stuff he's
What
posting...
does he look like now?
Like you'd think. The stuff he's posting is like genuinely hilarious, but also so like him going into IKEA like to eat some of the like meatballs, and the caption is like, "Shaved my bush for this."
Oh my God,
it's
how
like
funny
shit. And he's like very on trend and posting like Gen Z stuff.
Because he was really big, like Saturday Night, like The Nation liked him. And he used to do a really fun show where he'd be in shopping malls going around the country getting people to say funny things and do funny things.
Yeah.
And so he was really mainstream, but he wasn't out, of course. So this sounds like now he can 100% be himself, which is kind of cool.
I was talking last week about the dot cake mug cake thing. One of the ones that popped up was him, and he does like the full thing, like follows the woman's recipe for all of it, takes a bite of it, and then goes, "It's just a fucking cake." Had like
funny.
1 million likes.
How funny that they can make a comeback like that.
Yeah, doesn't it give us hope?
Yeah, it gives us
One
hope.
day we'll murder a man. Allegedly. And then still, I think that's very fabulous.
Well, listen, comedy has many of those stories.
Oh my God. We obviously cannot name a name.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
there is a guy
Yeah.
who is known in comedy as a predator and a creep.
Yeah.
And he's never been fully like outed, but he is one of those people that when, especially as a young gay person, when you get into comedy, people tell you like, don't be in a room alone with this man, like watch out for this guy. And not even rumor, like the fact is he kind of was associating heavily with a young man who it felt like he was maybe grooming, and the young guy then committed suicide.
Yeah.
And that guy was kind of like ousted from like comedic life because everyone was like, I'm not associating with this fucking guy. And now he's like weirdly back.
Yeah.
He's like on all sorts of things where I'm like, producers and stuff.
And particular festivals will entertain him.
Where I'm like, what's going on?
Yeah.
What are we doing? We all, and like no one wants to perform with him because we're all like, no, thank you.
No, thank you. Don't want to be linked to that.
I don't want to be supporting that. But like, I'm so shocked by the like timeline of when the industry is willing to go, yeah, they're back now. Sorry, there's a million other people that you could be giving time instead of this person who like
and by the
some
time
dodgy
these
shit.
things come out, like we've heard rumors of other things that have come out since. The stories are doing the rounds for a long, long time. And like, if you hear something enough times, do you know what I mean?
I remember talking to a famous comedian about like one of these big predators.
Yeah.
Where everyone, it's one of those, and he was like, well, it's one of those things where it's like, I don't have firsthand experience of this. It will eventually come out. And we can't, and people will go, why didn't you say anything? And it's like, well, I can't go to the police and be like, everybody knows.
Yeah, exactly.
We all know. What proof do you have? Well, none, but everyone knows.
Yeah.
Like,
there's something really ugly with that behavior as well. Like on the older person's type as well side, I find it really gross and really horrid. So it's interesting. How did we get onto this? How did we get
Michael Barrymore?
Oh, okay. Did coffee bring us here?
I'm sort of loving his presence online.
Yeah.
It's a fascinating. He's like very funny, but because it cannot just be him. Whoever is in charge of his social media is a genius.
Yeah.
And needs, like, I will pay any money in the world if you get in touch with me. I will hire you. I will remortgage my house. I will, whatever it needs. That person is doing like insane work.
It's crazy in that era, the people that were dragged through the papers for like being gay. Like when I look back, something popped up and it was like a history of, and I missed the boat on George Michael, but we're from a similar part of London. And the stuff that they would drag through the papers about him and his sexuality and that would, it's insane really now. I mean, I love that he was able to bring that into a number one hit.
Yeah,
like,
great.
do you know what I mean? Great. But it's crazy now that was the news. It's madness, isn't it?
Have you seen people talking about dogs in restaurants?
No, I haven't, no. Was it you and I chatting about, because I have strong opinions about these cat restaurants and they're not for me.
Cat cafes?
Yeah, oh my God.
I can't think of anything worse.
No, neither can I. Dog, hi.
Yeah. Copyright. I've been saying.
Wolf as well. I'll throw that out there.
My Wolf Café. Good luck. That's the tagline. Good luck. In you go, good luck. God, you know there would be so many anime girls being like waiting to go into that fucking
half
cafe.
a face.
Yeah, being like, I think a golden retriever cafe would be a gold mine. Thank you.
Yes.
Cat cafe. People have told me recently about going on dates to a cat cafe. I can't think of
I'm not eating food from a cat cafe.
I can't think of anything more off-putting. And I don't dislike cats, but the idea of a date with the smell of an old cat wafting up at you and like a little wad of fur in your tea.
Dogs can't get up on the counters. They can't walk along and do all those. Cats can do all of that.
There's just something a bit sort of like...
In Japan, isn't there like cat baths as well where they're walking around and all of that. None of that thing. Dog, though, absolutely could get behind.
Yeah, but... There was an article in The Guardian which was based on a viral TikTok, but about this person complaining they'd been in Gordon Ramsay's restaurant. Someone had arrived with like a puppy, put puppy pads down on the floor, and then they were eating their meal while their puppy was like next to the table. And I think the puppy like maybe weed on the puppy pad. And they were like basically saying... dogs are now too integrated into life and we shouldn't be like Britain's gone too insane for dogs and actually dogs should like not be forced on everyone else. I was wondering where you stood on that. I
hadn't seen this or no, but I do think it's a bit different. I think like humans, they should be appropriately toilet trained before being brought into these spaces.
Yeah, I
think maybe that is a different realm.
I think it's fun.
Yeah, no, I think if I was like eating my steak and like it's taking a dump on the sheet, I would be like, no, that's a bit different for me.
For me, it depends on the breed.
Depends on the breed.
If that was like a Great Dane, it was
a hefty dump.
A Labrador, a Husky, I'd be fine with it. If it was like a little Pekingese, I'd be like, no.
That face they do. Part of me though is like, if it's outside, like having a latte, you look at the beachfront, that would be okay outside. Have you seen that clip of like, what was that program where they cooked dinners for Come Dine With Me?
Yeah.
One of the worst arguments was that woman that had the pet snake on the table while they have dinner and the snake shits whilst they're... And I'd never seen a snake shit before whilst they're eating. And some of them would continue eating. I'd be like, guys, I'm not eating. The air has touched my food.
The snake shit air?
Yeah. It's kind of like that. I think that draws a line.
When you go on Celebrity Come Dine With Me, I will lay in the middle of your dining table.
Will eat off you.
And sort of writhe around.
Is this cooked? I've said that since I met it.
And at some point I'll shit.
Wouldn't you
That's my emotional support snake.
We should do a sketch of like the worst losers of Come Dine With Me.
That's funny. Well, the famous guy.
Yeah, oh my God.
I wonder what he's doing now.
Well, you've ruined it. You've ruined my life.
Thanks very much, Jane. You've ruined my night and ruined my... What a sad, pathetic little life, Jane.
Some of them.
I hope you take that money and spend it on some lessons in grace and decorum.
Some of them weren't even able to read out. Well, I think we know what's going to happen here. I've come forth. Fourth? Honey, the cameras are rolling. Style it out.
But it's so camp and dramatic.
Well, they used to go and root.
I would be like smashing plates on the floor.
So you're making a dip, but why are you rooting through their drawers?
The celebrity one always made me a little bit sad.
Yeah.
Because they would always turn up at like a member of S Club's house. Yeah. And it would be like...
They'd be playing their own music.
Quite a small...
Yeah.
2-bed flat.
Yeah.
Or like a little semi-detached, which, listen, is my dream. I'm not living in something like that.
But you didn't have 7 number ones.
No, yeah, exactly. You see like this person who was big 10 years ago and you think, now we'll pull up at their manor. And actually it's just like...
I made ratatouille again.
Yeah, you're like...
Thank you, Gareth Gates.
Okay.
Ratatouille, that's lovely.
Yeah.
I would have loved to have done it. But yeah, anyway, back to this. Well, so you don't mind it?
I always think like the more expensive the restaurant, the better it is.
I don't like those...
quite fab in that.
I think there's something a little bit demented about those dog owners that that just leave those mats out and the dogs piss and shit all day long.
Oh, deranged. But if you're training it, sure.
Yeah.
And Paddy never had that. Paddy was toilet trained very
Paddy in a
swiftly.
restaurant. Oh,
Paddy in a restaurant would be a bloodbath. Just releasing Paddy into a restaurant. I actually don't know who would win between Paddy and Gordon Ramsay.
yeah. Yeah, very similar vibe.
Very similar vibe.
But I would love a dog restaurant or a dog cafe.
I think it's genius. My parents have a chicken coop with like an electric fence around it. Paddy got a shock the other day off it. Immediately started trying to fight the fence.
That's so
was like
attractive.
squaring up and like ready to like, it's like, you fucking want some. Yeah, it's like over and over again.
Have you seen the dogs that think that the hoses, the jet of water is something attacking them? They try and bite it.
No,
I
but
love
I
that
love
as well.
that.
Yeah, anyway, I'm for your Golden Retriever Cafe.
Golden Retriever Cafe, I think genius. I do like the Wolf Café.
Yes, let's try and do that.
What would we call it?
Howl by the Moon.
Latte Loop. But I do, yeah, that written out. But I do like that the subtitle is "Good luck"
Yeah, dragging in a carcass while you're eating.
of the last
That's
diner.
Nigel, gone, taken.
My last date. I once saw one of the Edinburgh cat cafes advertising for people to work there, and I have just always imagined turning up and like putting on the apron for your first day and them going, no, you are to be the cat. Meow. So sinister. I don't want to see like an asshole while I'm trying to eat.
Cats do not sing to me in any which way. Sorry, people. I know.
I like a cat, but I just don't want to.
No.
I don't. Not while I'm trying to drink a coffee.
No. Very quickly, something happened to me the other day that's never happened before. I watched something on the television, BBC, something that I auditioned to be in. I didn't get it.
Oh.
But then I watched it. It was a whole new series. And my gosh, I found myself saying the choices the actor made in that moment.
Oh, that's fun.
That's not how I did it. I have to say, so I won't name the program. Do you remember that audition where I had to really cry my bollocks out for that one? And I really went to town. They edited it down into 6 seconds.
Oh, really?
And it was the worst acting. The actor cried into his hand. So I won't say what it was, but he was like, it was literally like that.
Yeah.
It's like, I gave you Oscar worthy.
It is annoying, isn't it? I mean, I can
Too emotional, some people
I can
said.
see why they went with Richard Gadd in the end, but
The reason why they went with Idris Elba in the end was
so interesting when you see it.
Yeah.
I did an advert once, like an audition for an advert once that I didn't get, but for a supervillain's assistant, by the way.
Wow.
And didn't get it.
Yeah,
Fuck off. And it is funny when you watch the other person who got it, and you're like, oh, it's not how I would have done it.
Isn't it funny when someone doesn't get the thing? Sally Bowles, the role in Cabaret, was written for Liza. Like she's best friend of the writers. They wrote it for her. She didn't get it. She didn't get the Broadway version. She got the movie.
Spoken about Helena Bonham Carter.
Yeah.
Who got it instead of the White Lotus?
That woman, there's 12 of her that look alike. The Laura Linney look alike. The other one.
Laura Dern.
Yeah.
Can't think of anything better.
No, exactly.
Thank God.
Yeah.
We said that at the time.
Yeah.
Okay, we should do our sins.
What's your sin of the week for me?
Empaths.
Right, something you're not really.
I am fucking sick. And it's like an even bigger, it's like growing and growing and growing in sort of fashion of everyone being like, I keep seeing like a sad video of a dog running towards the owner, and it's like, this is what you see when you get to heaven. And then the top comment is like, really feeling for my fellow empaths with this one. Fellow empaths, how you feeling?
Shut up.
Shut up. We're all sad.
Go to Dignitas.
We're all, please travel to Dignitas. We're all sad about the idea of a dog dying. You're not you haven't got some bizarre mythical power that a crazy thing about me.
I just really take it on.
When I see something incredibly sad, I actually cry. I'm actually able to see something sad, and then this is mad. I actually feel sad myself. You don't need a label and a flag for the fact that you feel sad when you see a sad thing. We all have that. That's called being a human being.
I told you once, didn't I? I was working with someone doing end of life care, and I had a social work student with me. And this woman was in her bed. She had hours left to live. Camera pans back. The social work student's crying, and the woman dying says, "There's a tissue, love." And I was smiling. And when I got her out of the room, I said, sorry, just to remind you, Han, I don't know if you know, she's the one dying. So the dying woman's currently coming. So you're going to need to, it's a long journey, your career, isn't it? You're going to need to step up, aren't you? Use your big girl pants. It was like,
because the actual thing is that the person on the deathbed shouldn't really be comforting you.
It's the general
at
thing.
This time.
Traditionally. Different if you were a good-looking crier. You're not.
The idea of laying next to someone who is in their last seconds and being
making it about you.
Being like, oh my God, as an empath, this is actually really hard. Just shut up.
Yeah.
You don't have a special thing. Sure, okay, you've done the artist way a bit. Yeah. Okay, you've unlocked a few barriers and you feel things, but also like that's not a mythical power. That's just called having empathy. You're not an empath.
I think you shouldn't talk of yourself as being an empath. It's almost like what was the other thing I mentioned where people shouldn't say of themselves? People say I'm a bit of an old soul.
Oh, old soul.
You're not allowed to say that of yourself.
You're not allowed to say you're an old soul.
No, and I think empath is the same thing.
It's exactly the same.
Yeah, exactly.
And they're all the same sort of person. It's the people. Yeah. You're also not allowed to say it of your own child. That's all I'm putting on there. Fair. If you have a child under the age of 10, you are not allowed to say that they're an old soul. You're not allowed to say that they're an empath. And you are not allowed to say that they're a starseed. I am so sick of these mums, these holistic new age mums, showing their child playing a xylophone or a hang or a piano and being like, oh my God, he just picked this up and started playing. No lessons at all. He's a starseed. No, we can fucking tell he's had no lessons at all. It sounds horrible, Janet.
Something I love about my mammy, the many things, is, you get the parents that like, not my child. He wouldn't do that. My mum was also, what? Probably my son. I'll beat him when I get home. I imagine it was that little bastard. Don't worry, I'll take care of it. And I love that. And
I'll preemptively beat him.
She was normally right. It was me. And I love that.
Stop trying to make out your child is special. Yeah. Your child is not the reincarnation of Dalai Lama. Your child is not a starseed. Your child is not in touch with spirit.
Not in touch with spirit. Wow. I recently was saying to a friend, sometimes independent players can the kid go and play with their toy themselves? And the friend went, I just think you were very unique that you could do that. Hun, I'd love that label, but I was not very unique.
Very unique that you could play.
Play on your own.
Sometimes you see a child, and sometimes they're like 40, maybe even 15. They're on the cusp of becoming an adult. Yeah. And the parents just will not discipline them. And I just want to step forward and be like, it's never too late for cot death.
That voice note you left me the other day, the kids in the background, I wanted to jump into the voice note and strangle them.
I've never wanted to hit
hold
a child
on, I don't want the right one coming for me using the strangle word
Never
again.
wanted to throttle I was in a service station.
It was just
it literally, this child walked ahead of its mother, just walked 10 steps ahead of its mother, literally just it was probably a 4-year-old girl. She just walked in with her hands on her hips, looked around the service station and then went and did that blood-curdling ringing bell scream that some of them do. I was like, I literally wanted, as it walked in, to just walk back up and football kick it back out of the service
football
station.
Kick it. I think in those moments we press a button and bum ba 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 the manly Komodo. The little Komodo comes out and it can eat the child.
What was that?
It's like a nuke little kid.
Did you invent that?
Yeah.
Oh, that wasn't a reference to anything.
No.
You press the button. Ba 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 ba. The what Komodo?
Mannerly. The mannerly, to put manners on
the
child.
mannerly Komodo.
It comes out and it eats the child and just goes
gobbles
away.
up the child, and then all the other children know that they better behave, or the mannerly Komodo will come and gobble you up.
Wouldn't I make a great father?
Ba, 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 ba.
Ba, ba, ba. And it just backs off with the head Komodo. In its mouth.
That's nice.
It'll put manners on you too.
It'll crunch your bones and eat your flesh.
We're available for babysitting.
So we're available for babysitting.
Okay, well...
That's my sin.
My sin is jorts.
Okay.
Right now, there are people that can carry them off out there.
Are we talking
the massive baggy,
the knee length, maybe even below knee length jort?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. There are people who can carry them off. I think if you've got a good leg,
define people.
Not the
New York lesbians.
Yeah, and not the translucent skinny comedians.
It's like an East New York jock lesbian thing, the jort. Otherwise, leave them be.
Because there are a lot of translucent lads with spaghetti legs and minus ankle wearing them.
Interesting. Do you think that's come back with the skater aesthetic?
Maybe. I did a TV run through the other day, and all of those kind of edgelord comedians were wearing them. And I wanted to say, guys, first of all, none of you have legs. Okay, basically.
Yeah.
And actually, if you have leg, I think you have a duty to show it to the public. So I like that they're wearing them. I think you should show off the thicker thigh a little bit. But these lads cannot carry them off. I think they look hilarious. They look like clown pants.
I just think either have a trouser or have a nice like upper thigh short. What are we doing in that middle zone?
Like the ratio, like their legs were like that, and they were a foot wide each one.
Cartoon,
literally.
It's a weird look, isn't it? I'm sad at the idea that because obviously like Paul, what's his name? Irish Paul?
Oh, Mescal.
Yes.
Yeah.
Brought in the little running short.
Yeah.
Which I'm still running with.
Oh, I think that's
for
God's
this
work.
summer. Yeah, and I think that's a great.
And in Ireland, come hail, rain or storm, you name it, they will wear those in whatever weather,
Perfect.
which is God's service.
And that's what we should all be doing. But or like you can go for a little chino if you like a little chino short. But like
ribbed affair.
I'm sad at the idea because obviously the skinny jean is coming back imminently. We're cycling back through the mid 2000s trends now. I do not want the longboard short to come back in.
Oh my God, no! It's
any second now. Culottes.
Oh my God, those dad shorts were like down here at the knee. It's just ridiculous.
I am excited for the jean and the skirt combo to come in.
Oh, do you remember that? Yes, and the return of the jeggings.
Yeah, the jegging, short-lived.
Anyway, that's my sin, but I want to see less of that.
Nice name for a girl, Jegging Fox.
Jegging Fox. Well, I think it's time for a little letterette.
Dear Daniel and Dane, as a terribly chic 45-year-old divorcee, I have been putting my recent glow up to good use by finally entering my slag era.
Ooh,
congratulations.
Go.
Most recently, I've been knocking off a gorgeous, muscular 31-year-old who's been traveling 2 hours to come and see me.
Hello, dedication.
During the last encounter, the boy was hammering away in doggy.
Wow. Gosh.
When he slipped out and immediately re-entered with the same gusto and tempo as before. He stopped and all I could hear was, oh, yep, you've guessed it, he'd entered the wrong hole.
Gosh.
Now, the fact that she's like basing that just off him saying it.
Yeah.
Surely you would be intensely aware.
I've never had that deed, but I imagine you'd be aware.
I think you'd be like, no, I know.
One moment,
caller, I've got someone on the other line.
Yeah.
Not only that, but to my horror, there must have been one in the pipeline.
Oh, that phrasing.
Because it quickly became apparent that I had soiled both myself and my gentleman friend.
As I walk in the valley.
As he looked at me with pity in his eyes and said, don't worry, it happens.
Oh my God.
Not only that, but he'd said it happens because 2 of his previous partners at adult events have apparently done this to him before.
Done this to him.
All of this brings me to ask for your infernal judgment, despite the age gap, the distance, the fact that A, he's been up close and personal with my poop, and B, he goes to sex parties. I think I actually might be getting heart eyes for this guy. It is genuinely a terrible idea, but I'm having such a lot of fun. Should I step away now while I'm still relatively sane or keep going and risk getting my heart broken? Please help. Kisso, a Fabergé egg, a Patreon.
Who said romance was dead?
Who said? I'm so sorry. We must immediately circle back to one in the pipeline.
Yeah, oh my God.
Having one in the pipeline.
Oh.
What I particularly hate about that is that it feels like corporate lingo. What have we got on the A to B pipeline? The spring-summer pipeline for the... Like, I'm assuming that is the corporate advance of having one in the chamber.
Well, I think she's trying
to loop back in now because I've got a turd in the pipeline.
What's the phrase they use? One in the pink, one in the...
You know what they say.
Oh, yeah. Is she playing on that?
What, one in the pipeline? I think the poop thing, who cares? Hilarious, but who cares? And I think, I mean, you know, traditionally... If that were to happen to you, the correct etiquette is that you would get out of the bed and then you would walk into traffic.
Yeah, you run to the river.
You run to the river with the stones in the pockets and you sort of go into this river.
Yeah.
But like, considering you haven't done that and too much time has passed now, I think if the fact that he was chill with it, great. The thing that I would be more concerned about is the 14-year age gap.
Yeah.
And the 2-hour long distance. This feels like...
Well, saying that though, hun, like, you know what Grindr is like to try and get someone to even say hello? To travel 2 hours.
This is a woman.
Yeah, but I'm saying just generally what people are like. To get someone to travel for 2 hours.
He's clearly into you.
That is dedication.
This isn't someone... Yeah, when you say about the adult event sex parties things, this is clearly not someone who was just like hooking up.
And with the age difference, you're going to be shitting yourself soon anyway, naturally. So I think he's fine with that.
Yeah, I think...
Go to a restaurant, put down a little pad, start your training.
The only thing that I'm stamping with the rubber seal of hell for you is the phrase "one in the pipeline."
Yeah.
I think that is the most horrible thing I've ever heard in my life.
Sweet though at the end, what did she say? Heart eyes.
Heart eyes.
Now that is traditionally a kind of sentence that someone that's going to get hurt will use, right?
Yeah.
So I just say protect yourself with fire and sage.
One in the pipeline is the thing that I'm...
When situations like this have happened to me, and I used to just recanting pipeline, and I'm someone from the top community, I go into mother comfort, which is my drag act. I go into making sure that they're okay because I know if that happened to me, I would be peeling my skin off. I'd be so mortified. Do you know what I mean? So, So it sounds like he did do that initially.
It sounds like he's very sweet and doesn't care.
Yeah.
Listen, he sounds like a lovely boy. And you know, I said
what
the
was
thing
her question
about...
at the end? Should she go for it with him? Was that what she said?
Yeah, I think her main worry is the age gap relationship and the thing about the travel time. But there are some very chic age gap relationships, actually. Sarah Paulson and Holland Taylor. Nothing better.
Yeah. Also, like, if someone dedicated to travel that long,
it's really chicer that you, the woman, are the older one.
Yeah,
that's better.
Is.
What's that young actor guy from Angus Thongs and Perfect Snogging?
Oh, yeah.
Aaron Taylor Johnson, who's dating the woman that's like 15 to 20 years older than him.
Yeah. Yeah, that is nice. And also, she is a patron member. So at some stage, you'll be doing, I'm sure, a video on Daniel's Guide to Douching, won't you? Playlists.
Yes,
scents.
That's for the highest tier membership. It's a live demonstration.
Why haven't we been nominated for awards for this podcast, Daniel? Why would you say the Mercury Award?
Why aren't we in the Fun for All the Family section of Spotify?
The Nobel Peace Prize.
The Nobel Literary Prize as well. I think go for it. Fuck it.
Yeah.
Who cares? Who cares? Doesn't matter if there's a bit of poop.
I still am holding on to a 4-hour round trip. That's special.
Commitment. That's the main thing.
Sorry, that's special in today's standards.
That is special.
Well, this has been lovely. We give thanks to whom, Daniel?
We give thanks
Rosamund Pike, our year,
to Rosamund
the year
Pike.
of Rosamund Pike. Yeah. Oh my God, the fire horse. What happened to her? We haven't checked in with her.
Can I? Sorry, just to round off this episode, can I just say something?
Yeah.
Fuck the fire horse.
Do you mean literally, or just because your experience with a bitter woman? Okay.
Fuck the fire horse.
He means the latter.
We came into this year.
Oh my God.
I was so on board the fire horse.
I was
so pro.
My year.
I was like.
For heart and mind.
A fire horse groupie, and I was like, here comes the most magnificent fire horse. Wow, the fire horse is already being so good for us. The fire horse has
slipped one in you, hasn't it?
Has slipped one in me and trampled me while doing it. The fire horse can go and fuck itself.
To be fair, she's not been too bad to me, but
I think 2027 is going to be my year.
What's the animal? Producer, what's the animal, the Chinese animal for the new year next year?
Isn't it like the wood rat or something?
The year of the wood rat, no thanks. The year of the Fiera Rocher.
I'm an Aries, which is a fiery ram. So I actually think 2027 might be my year.
Okay.
So I just need to hold out for, I've been saying this since 2019. I just need to hold out for one more year for my year.
You've said this all the time.
I feel absolutely catfished and demented by all of the astronomical bullshit that we've been fed. Here comes the fire horse. Oh yeah, accompanied with the apocalypse.
Running you down.
Literally trampling me.
Yeah. Well, we hope you've enjoyed this wellbeing podcast.
Anyway, we give thanks to Rosamund Pike. And we'll be back, won't we, Dane?
We give thanks to Auburn Jam. I want to call them Amber Jam, which is also the name of our band.
Many thanks to Podmasters. Many thanks to you for listening. Many thanks to you, Dane.
What are you going to say? What's happening? Oh.
Just being sincere.
Well, I don't trust that.
Thank you for being here. And thank you for bringing your natural oils to this podcast.
Oh, Shiny Malone, look at you.
We are both glossy in this fucking heat.
Shiny Malone strikes again.
We love you very much. Thank you for listening. We'll see you next Thursday.
Bye.
Bye.